Okay, just listen to music for a bit, relax. So we do the English part first.
The easy part.
Yeah, easy part. Hello，大家好。今天非常高兴，我请来了我们的一个好学生 Emma。This is a Chinese introduction 。但是我们可能先要用英语给大家分享我们的学习汉语的经验。好 ，Emma，welcome you to our channel.
Thank you.
Chaichilan FM 1531170. Okay, I need to finish the announcement. So, can I ask you the first question? What's the experience you felt on learning languages between China and your home community?
I thought there was quite a big difference between Ningbo and Nottingham. I think the main difference was the intensity of the Mandarin. So I did a lot more Mandarin modules. So I did listening, speaking, reading, and writing, and then the core module. We were just talking Mandarin all the time. So the lecturers, even if they were teaching grammar or something like that, they would still be speaking Mandarin, which I think was slightly different. I think we still did it in the UK, but it just felt like a lot more intense, and I think they spoke a lot faster. It was kind of quite a big jump. But I think that's really good because, you're in China, and the important thing is to do intense Mandarin study. So, yeah, I really liked it.
Good. Good. That means you enjoy it.
Yeah,
and then
definitely.
you learn, you get a benefit from this. The second question, thank you very much for answering the first question. Second one, I really want you can share your experience or any good experience or bad experience or barriers or difficulties when you study in Ningbo, China, or in a year abroad, in terms of language learning, and also in terms of community, local culture awareness.
I think the biggest barrier for the language learning is that I find the campus is quite segregated between the Chinese students and the international students. And I think that's probably because everyone's a little nervous, and obviously you're more likely to stick with the people you know and the people who are kind of, more like you. So that was probably the biggest barrier, in a sense that it's difficult to get to know the Chinese students. However, there was a society called Vis-a-Vis, which really helped us kind of get to meet Chinese students.
All right.
So that was a really good experience because I did homestay, because I met my friend through homestay, a Chinese friend, and I lived with her for 2 weeks. And so that really helped getting past that barrier, which is like cultural differences and language barriers. They helped introduce you to that. So it's really good.
I'm really concerned and worried. How my former student deal with the living and studying in a foreign country or in abroad their study. But finally, actually, when I visit the Ningbo campus, I found it's really amazing. All of you just kind of enjoy it, and really pass me lots of good examples. But just now I heard you said you were homestaying for 2 weeks with one friend, local Chinese friend.
She went to Ningbo, but she lived in Guilin.
Oh, Guilin.
Yes, so
it's a beautiful place.
Yeah, it was lovely. So I lived there with her family for 2 weeks, and we travelled around, and it was amazing.
Well, any personal story you'd like to share?
Well, I had one where we were sat with the family. So she had a twin sister and a little brother. So there was quite a few of them, and then her parents. And we were watching, I think, I can't remember, it was like the Chinese version of The Voice.
Oh, yes, The Voice.
Yeah.
I forgot the Chinese.
I can't remember what it's called.
中国好声音 maybe.
But so we were watching that, and her mum said, "Do you want a snack?" And I said, "Oh, yes, please." So I thought, we're going to get popcorn or something, because that's what you'd eat in England. And she came back a little bit later with a crab and some chili sauce. And she gave me a whole crab, so it was in the shell and everything.
Oh my goodness.
And I didn't know how to eat it, so I watched everybody, and they were eating it, like cracking it and eating it. And I was like, okay, yeah. So and they ate their crab like in 10 minutes, and I was there for about an hour trying to break it all. It tasted really nice, but it was a bit of a shock. But that's like the cultural difference. But it was really funny.
Oh, I have to admit, even me as a Chinese person, I feel when I heard when I listened to your story, I feel, is that real snack?
Yeah, I mean it was really tasty, but it just took me so long
Don't forget
to
it's seafood.
Yeah, but yeah, so that was interesting. But
it's good.
Yeah.
It's the very first time I heard a story like that.
My parents, I sent them an email telling them they were really shocked. Yeah.
But it's good taste. At least you have healthy food.
Yeah.
Okay, and also any specific new friends you made during your year abroad stay? For example, only the new friends among students, or you got to know some new friends from local community.
Well, we actually made quite a lot of contacts and friends from, say, restaurants and the cafes and things like that, but the people who were working there, because there was our favourite cafe was Flower Time on campus, and a lot of the people who worked there were quite young, so they were a bit older than us, but they really, really liked talking to us.
Okay.
So every time we came into the cafe, they come and talk to us and say hello, and we got to know that some of them were studying and some of them were working.
Chinese?
In Chinese, yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, because they only spoke Chinese,
okay.
And they were really, really nice. And I mean, I know a lot of male friends who got to know a lot of very cute waitresses and things like that. But it was really good because that was different people. So it wasn't just university students. They were Chinese people from Ningbo as well. So they
local
weren't from
community,
around. And
yeah.
so that they were really friendly, the people who worked there, definitely.
Good. Thank you very much, Emma, for sharing your experience, especially your personal story. It's really an amazing story. Really, the very first time for me also to listen to her, to hear this type of, it's good. It's a good experience. So next part, I might ask you in Chinese.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
I think so.
Okay.
Sorry if it's bad.
No. Okay, the first question I will say in Chinese. 你叫什么名字？
我叫 Emma。
你有没有中文名字？
有是艾玛。
艾玛。爱是那个 love 那个爱吗？
不是。我要爱那个 love， 可是我不知道怎么说是。
艾草的艾，艾灸的那个艾其实是一个中药呢，是一个 herbs。那个上面是个草字头。你学习汉语多长时间了呢？
我已经学习3年左右。
3年了，
差不多。
你感觉怎么样？感觉？
我的水平，我觉得学习汉
语。学习汉语，你觉得难还是不难？
我觉得学习汉语挺难的。因为我会说法语和德语，所以以前我学了这些语言，可是我觉得汉语比较难，因为有汉字，有文明真的不一样，可是我觉得是最有意思的。
真的，谢谢你这么说，你觉得是最有意思的。那我觉得可能你会说法语和德语，很厉害，很厉害，你还会说英语呢，对吗？那法语、德语和英语可能都是 European languages， 可能有一些共同的地方，但是汉语不同。那我不知道，我最后的一个小问题，用汉语问，会不会难到你啊？就是你有什么经历可以跟我们分享？有什么经历 experience？可以跟我们
分享是什么？
分享 share 分享用汉语说吗？
我觉得对我来说，中国人那么友好的，所以常常我在饭馆的时候，我们说你好，他们都说你的汉语那么好，你说的很有力。我只说你好，他们觉得我的水平挺高的。
Chinese people like to give encouragement。
就是别的经历，对我来说，如果你要学习汉语，真的，你要找到一个中国朋友或者语伴。因为我觉得口语对我来说是最难的，因为口音比较难，我常常觉得有点尴尬，有点不好意思，因为我的口音 太好，我的法语不太好。
很好，很好的。
可是对，我觉得最重要的是找到一个中国朋友，
去练
因
习
为，练习汉字比较容易，你只应该写一下，不用，你可以一个人做。可是口音真的应该练习，
就是 tones 口音，对吧？是一定要练习。很好，谢谢 Emma 今天到我们的节目来。我非常感谢你的分享。我希望下一次还能再次邀请你来，来和我们大家做更多的分享。好，谢谢你。我们最后跟大家说，欢迎您收听我们的太极兰 FM1531170今天的播音。好，我们下次再见。